Hi guys, Bill here. I'd love to link you to a video about this, but the British media don't seem particularly interested. There's only two tabloids have covered the story so far, and they're at opposite ends of the gay rights spectrum. One of them is borderline homophobic, and the other one's so pink and fluffy it could be a toddler's blanket. There's links below. And nobody in between seems to give a toss. Now, I've got my suspicions why. So this is going to be my little conspiracy corner skit. You know, if you've got a tinfoil hat, now might be the time to put it on. Mark Langridge is a 47-year-old gay man. He's on a low income, but he's in the 18th year of a stable relationship. 13 years ago, he and his partner were approached by a lesbian couple looking for a sperm donor. At that time, gay couples were denied access to sperm banks and donor agencies here in the UK. Mark got assurances from the other couple that they were financially secure and they were in a committed relationship before he agreed to father their child. And the lesbian couple was so delighted with the result of their first pregnancy that they asked Mark to father a second child for them, which he duly did. He didn't maintain much contact with the couple, beyond answering a few letters from their daughters, and he hasn't seen them in the flesh since 2004. Sadly, the lesbian couple have since split up, and although the mothers share access to their daughters, the biological mother is no longer able to support her children financially, so she sought state support. Well, that's the polite way of putting it. Basically, even though her former partner is still in contact with the children, gets them on the weekends, she's not paying her way. So, Mum went to the social. And she also thought it would be a good idea to try and put the financial screws onto Mark. Now, he's done her no wrong, quite the opposite. But when he pointed out that he couldn't afford to pay for somebody else's children, she put the CSA onto him. The child support agency are utter bastards. The agency was formed in 1993 to pursue absent fathers. And that's something Britain's dads, especially separated ones, groaning under the blanket of child support payments, were all in favour of. The media sold it to us, they lied to us. And if you've seen some of my other videos, you know who I'm going to hold responsible for that. The CSA hasn't traced a single absent father in all that time. But in spite of that, they've seized control of the most significant parts of family law on both sides of the border. What they have done is absolutely devastated an entire generation of working men. There's links below to how they calculate their sums. And as bad as those look, believe me, the reality is worse. The agency always seems to earn its own favour, naturally. Many of their clients, are financially broken, and this is by the standard arrangements. They're astonishingly quick to reassess any improvement in your financial circumstances. They can up payments within weeks, sometimes days, but it can take them years to knock payments down again. And the horrific effect on this is to leave fathers that are unable to visit, much less actually participate in their children's upbringing. But the real beauty of it is that the mother gets to nominate the non-resident parent. That's right, the mother gets to use the threat of the CSA intervening to blackmail their exes into paying over and above whatever the family court has awarded in maintenance payments. Now, they're already able to use access to the children in their little revenge games. Now they can add financial ruin to the mix. Now, don't take my word for it. There's a link down below. In fact, these guys. I feel for Mark. The poor dear, he's given some harridan the greatest gift she is ever going to receive, absolutely free. But now he's in exactly the same situation as a huge and growing number of heterosexual men, in spite of no longer being a part of their children's life, and usually not by choice. And in spite of the children, in reality, having been cared for by two parents, they still have to pay what a faceless government agency considers fair. And this is an agency that keeps £1 for every £1.85 it passes on to the children. It's ugly, it's oppressive, and it only affects men. Even gay men. Even men whose name isn't on the birth certificate. Now, if there's any feminists watching this, feel free to advise me about how you're acting to gain some kind of gender equality on this issue. The comments aren't moderated, and I'll accept any video response that doesn't include hate speech directed against either sex. That's real hate speech, not special snowflake hate speech. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to catch tomorrow's Sunday service, where the Reverend Bill will be preaching to you on the virtues of comprehension and reciprocity. Take care, peeps. Speak to you soon.